Just wait till AI takes over all of that too.
I'm sure it already has. I'm sure. Yeah, algorithms are already picking people out.
Algorithms are not AI.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not.
I like how you think.
Thank you for the
same.
correction.
But they're not the same thing.
Okay.
An algorithm is a mathematical equation that's doing all this shit.
Yeah,
Right.
or
right?
like, yeah.
And
code.
AI is completely different than that. I'm sure it utilizes a lot of the same principles, but it's a different thing entirely. Because the AI will take in information and then use that information later on. An algorithm doesn't do that. It does the same shit over and over.
Okay.
So
the more you know. That would be
an
button.
algorithm's just basically like a line of code.
We do have that
does
button.
Something.
The more you know.
Yeah, that would have been.
Don't pull it up. It's fine.
It's too late now.
Say we got it.
Well, yeah, but now it's too late.
It is too late.
Just go ahead and hit it.
Anyway. I think I'm going to do the soundboard.
Yeah, because that could have been an easy push from the button up there.
Could have been. We're going to need to put that on this thing.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Kevin.
Yeah. I know you just said that. Maybe I should listen.
This guy's a genius, man. An absolute fucking genius. Where would we be without you, Kevin? I swear to God, if we wouldn't point stuff out like that, we'd be lost. We would be fucking lost.
This motherfucker's running at like a 160 IQ.
That's
this guy's fucking, he did the Manhattan Project by himself.
You know what we need? We need a fucking keyboard. That's what we need right now.
Hey, he's got
so
a
the
keyboard.
Senate approved the bill to ban TikTok.
Of course they did.
Of course they, it has to be bought by a U.S. company, and they bundled it up with another
that
bill.
is what fucking drives me nuts.
Well, they sent $95 billion to Ukraine and Taiwan and Israel, along with this whole bill.
That was tied in with the TikTok ban?
So
that's fucking stupid. What does that have to do with anything?
$8 billion to Israel.
Yeah.
What was it? $35 billion to Ukraine.
I think it was something. You know what? We can.
$14 billion went to somewhere else. I don't remember what that one was for.
Absolutely insane.
Probably to Hezbollah. This is my guess.
Or just straight to Hamas.
No, we've got to keep the wars going, guys.
Yeah.
It's the only way we make money.
Dude,
it's a money machine, isn't it?
How else are we going to sell depleted uranium?
That's ridiculous, man. How frustrating. Why tie that in?
That's what they do. They pork what is it? Pork barrel? Everything.
Yeah.
Yep. They call them omnibus bills.
They used to just be called pork barrel.
Pork barrel, yeah, exactly. But
it's pork barrel.
Well, the senators and politicians call them an omnibus bill. Makes it sound
because
more special.
That's what they do with everything.
Yeah.
They took fucking PTSD or not PTSD. They took shell shock and turned it into PTSD over 70 fucking years. Because PTSD sounds better.
Yeah.
You can have
it
now
sounds lighter.
Now.
You know?
Postpartum mothers have PTSD.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the same thing as a guy that went through war.
Blue-haired fucking pronouns have PTSD.
Yes, that's the thing. Now everyone can have PTSD. Yeah. No, shell shock used to be a real fucking thing where guys would fucking sit and dig through like almost concrete and try to and ruin their hands because they were so fucking gone. That's the same thing as fucking somebody that's like, oh, somebody misgendered me.
Yeah. Now I can't sleep.
It's like my own war.
Right.
It's fucking nonsense. Yeah. No, George Carlin had one of the best bits about that. Shell shock turned into, what was the next one that it turned into? Like during Vietnam. PTSD was much later in like the 90s.
I can't remember. I thought it was PTSD.
No, shell shock became battle fatigue.
Oh, I don't...
Battle fatigue was what it became.
Yeah, was that during Vietnam?
I think that was Vietnam.
The shell shock was like World War II.
World War I, World War II.
Yeah.
I think, I wonder, the evolution of shell shock.
Yeah, that's important.
It is.
I mean, it all means the same thing. They just changed the name.
It doesn't, though.
Well,
it doesn't, though, because you can go, you misgendered me and have PTSD.
Well, that's modern day.
I'm telling you, this is why they change things like that, so anybody can have it, and now we all have the problem. It's fucking stupid. It was much better when it was shell shock. You knew what the fuck it really was.
$95 in foreign aid. The only problem is this article doesn't break it down.
Because they don't want to break it down. Who wants to know all that shit?
Why would you go TikTok Senate bill?
Why do you have two sets of fucking shoelaces in your shirt, too?
He's a fucking child. Thank you, Tim, for finally getting on the bandwagon of fucking yelling at Kevin for his stupid dress.
They're shoelaces.
I know. Look how colorful I am.
They're for tightening the hood.
Yeah, and I hope you fucking hang it around a tree.
That means he wants you to kill yourself, Kevin.
I know.
Kevin,
He's been telling me that for 20 years.
Yeah.
Kevin, I hope you go emo skateboarding. Have you seen that? It's funny. Guy, emo skateboarding. His kid's on like a fucking quarter pipe. He's actually in a half pipe, but going into a half pipe, and then he drops in and just hangs there. Just starts swinging.
So, the funding includes roughly $60 billion for Ukraine, $26 billion for Israel, and $8 billion for Taiwan and Indo-Pacific security.
What was it? Say it again. I was reading.
Why say it again? Everybody else heard it. They didn't know you were fucking reading, dude.
So I was reading. That doesn't break it down.
So it's a basic breakdown.
Jesus Christ, dude! I can find this faster.
The funding includes roughly $60 billion for Ukraine aid, $26 billion for Israel, and $8 billion for Taiwan and Indo-Pacific security.
What does Taiwan need money for?
Because China's going to invade it, and we're going to have to fucking back them up because we said we would.
God fucking damn it.
And that's how World War III starts.
Well, and
it's already started.
Not to mention with all the crap that's been going on.
The whole reason Fallout is such a hit is because they want it to be. So we know that this is what we're going to do from now on. You're going to be a mutant. You're already a mutant.
I'm already there.
I'm gonna hopefully. I don't think I'll find any place to hide.
Well, yeah, you guys. I mean, I
live far enough away.
An off-kilter thought that I had about the whole Fallout series is that one. She, he, him, they, them.
Yeah.
The they, them. That there's still 200 years after nuclear fallout. There's still gender-affirming care.
Yeah, but I don't know that there was. That's the thing. So here's the thing.
She could have been a mutant, or they could have been a mutant.
Well, or just said that this is what I am, like some people.
They had a mustache.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, they had a mustache.
Okay.
And a deeper voice.
Have you seen chicks that have facial hair? It's disturbing. It happens.
Yeah, but you know why they do that, right? It's DEI.
I know that. It's still interesting that. I mean,
it's not a focal character. I'm not that worried about. If that becomes,
they did that for representation.
I get it.
That's
and the thing. This is what I laugh about because
it's the fact that it doesn't fit the. It doesn't fit the idea of what Fallout is.
No.
I mean, how do you get...
Yeah, you wouldn't get any of that.
Well,
that's what I mean.
I mean, it's the same thing they're doing to Warhammer 40k right now, which has pissed off the whole fan base.
Well, yeah, didn't they try making the Marines have chicks in them?
Yes.
Which the Marines are all dudes.
It's the Custodes, which are the emperor, the god emperor of mankind's like elite bodyguard, and they're like a step above the Marines, the Space Marines. And
I just zoned out.
I'm listening.
Literally.
No, go ahead.
I was like, what the fuck happened? But
I said I zoned out, and Kevin's like, oh shit, the show just fucking fell apart.
But and basically, in the lore for the past 40 years of the history of the series, they've stated that male physiology is the only physiology that can handle the like surgery and the genetic enhancements that they have to do to make a human into one of these kinds of characters.
And this is why Kevin thinks there shouldn't be women pilots.
You say a series?
No,
Warhammer
40k.
It's a series?
No, it's a game.
Well, it started as a tabletop war game, but now it's video games. It's fucking comics. It's about to be a TV show on Amazon, which Henry Cavill has been a part of. He's now talking about
is it Cavill
leaving.
Or is it Cavill?
Cavill.
I don't know what it is.
I'm
just asking.
I'm not sure. I've heard both ways.
I've heard both also. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Apparently, he's threatening
I've never heard
to
him
leave.
say it.
Well, I haven't either.
That's what's weird.
He's apparently threatening to leave the project because he's a hardcore Warhammer 40k fan, like he has been since he was a kid.
And racist.
And and he doesn't. He's like, hey, if you're gonna not respect the lore, I'm out.
That's what he did with Witcher.
That's what he did with Witcher because they were fucking Witcher over.
Yeah, he was like, I'm out of this. I'm done. Yeah. And then they fired him, and he was like, I was already done.
Yeah. But he was going to be like, I think like executive producer on this Warhammer 40k show, and so he's starting to leave. I
want to zoom that out a little bit.
And the only, obviously,
you're like way off.
And the thing is, I think a lot of fans wouldn't have minded if they changed the
Just
lore.
A little bit.
But what Games Workshop did was they basically pulled an Orwellian thing where they said, no, there has always been female custodians.
We just made it up just now.
Yeah, just now, but they're saying
there were
always female custodians.
They were hiding underground.
Yeah, but it's like then the people are pointing back going like, hey, man, no, your lore literally for the past 40 years is set differently. And just now in this new rule set that you brought out.
So this is what would irritate it. Put that shoe on the other foot. Take the Amazonian women and start adding a bunch of dudes in there.
Right. Yeah. Or in that series.
It's like, look, let's in these lore things, let's just have the lore.
Well, how do they procreate?
Well, see, look.
They're genetically modified.
Yeah, they don't procreate.
Oh.
But
yeah,
they're all warriors.
They're all dudes, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you watching?
See, in Warhammer 40k, they also have factions like the Sisters of Battle, all female. The Sisters of Silence, all female. What if you were to make one of them a male, or make males available in there? They're no longer.
They will,
the
but
Sisters
it'll
of
be
Battle,
a trend, so
Sisters
it'll be
of
okay.
Silence.
Yeah.
That's
there you go,
the
Kevin.
DEI thing, which I'm sure is down the road.
Just wait. DEI is going to be so much fun when you just see planes falling from the sky and fucking. They already do.
Yeah, it's already happening.
Cool. That's
bud.
awesome. We're already on our way.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it.
And go to Coffee Brand Coffee for all your coffee needs. Use the coupon code GPS1 to get 5% off your purchase.
Kevin, what's your favorite coffee?
All of them.
No, I mean, what's your favorite seasonal coffee? Which one have you bought the most of?
The pumpkin spice.
Fuck you. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Our fucking.
Look, I'm not a fan of any of that shit. Best person for the job. I don't care who they are.
Could you imagine surgery?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with that.
If it's not a fucking dude from like
India,
I'm not getting surgery.
That's what I mean.
I'm sorry. See, that's the thing. They'd be like, "No, you're racist because you don't." No, I want the best fucking surgeon.
Sorry, you're going to be cutting into my chest.
Yeah.
I kind of want someone who knows what they're doing.
Hearts are. It's
don't
usually
really care
from like
about their
India.
skin
I want
color,
they
just come over here.
Yeah, I want the guy that got first place in his class.
Yeah.
You know, fucking, he was top of the line.
Oh, you want the best mathematician? Let's get an Asian
Notice
dude.
how he says guy. It can't be a girl.
Doesn't matter.
Kevin wants dudes touching him. Have you noticed that? He is always saying that.
I want the best guy possible for the job.